In just the first month of 2025, we've already witnessed a lot of political turnover at the federal level. So why isn't the 2024 North Carolina election over? Imagine playing a pickup basketball game. You and the other team play by the same rules you always have, and your team wins. However, after you score the last bucket, your opponent decides that in this game, all of your three-point shots only counted for 2, meaning you're actually losing the game, even though nothing in the rules supports that. This essentially describes the ongoing and unfair challenge made by Jefferson Griffin against Allison Riggs for North Carolina Supreme Court. Judge Griffin faced off against incumbent Justice Allison Riggs and lost in his bid to get on the Supreme Court by about 734 votes. 2 multi-week recounts confirm this. Instead of conceding, however, Judge Griffin has decided to attack the ballots of a large swath of voters who he believes, if removed, would swing the election in his favor. This includes the votes of thousands of overseas voters, including military service members and their family, and tens of thousands of voters located in-state who have been voting in our state elections without issues for years. Each of these voters followed the law as it is written when they voted, and Griffin has not argued or attempted to prove that any of these voters were unqualified or did anything wrong. Griffin is asking for an outcome based on what he thinks the rule ought to be, and not what they actually are, and have been for decades. So what can you do about this? The first step is to check the list and see if you or anyone you know is on it. We have a link provided that allows you to search the first and last name of any registered voter in North Carolina and see if Judge Griffin is trying to challenge your vote. The second step is to make sure your voice is heard by signing the petition opposing this election protest and making a video of your own to share your story. If your vote is being threatened, impacted voters may also have some legal recourse depending on what ultimately happens. Make sure others in your community know what's going on and how they can engage on this too.